Hey y'all, it's Monday morning. I'm at work uploading the video. We did the video yesterday morning, so y'all getting the video extra early. I wanted to make sure you guys knew a couple of things. The first thing was I did a lot of behind the scenes footage. So it's going to be a video in the very beginning where it's a lot of wind in the video, but it's only about 30 seconds. So just turn your volume down a little bit. I wanted to show some of downtown Baltimore. Also, there's more videos of behind the scenes at the very end after we're done filming. So make sure you don't leave just right away. And Kari also recorded a video of dirt bikes stopping traffic yesterday, and everybody knows that Baltimore is known for their dirt bikes. If you don't know, on Sundays in the summertime, the streets are filled with dirt bikes, so we got a video of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Everything came out good. I'll see you guys on Thursday. We got a lot to talk about. As you know, rest in peace, Bobby Christina. Oh my God, we'll talk about that more on Thursday. And we might talk about power some more. So, see you guys. I'm at work. The phone's ringing. Hey, y'all. On our way downtown. Well, we're downtown now. We're about to record a video at Federal Hill. Too early. This is downtown Baltimore. This is Uncle Al. I'll do some more videos when we get down there. We are walking up 1,000 steps for this video, y'all. Jesus! The view is going to be beautiful. Nobody judge my breathing. Tanae, you alright? What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host Tanea.
Hey guys.
And we are back with an all-new video. It is Sunday, July the 26th.
I think so.
Is it July? Oh my God, I know somebody's birthday today.
Is it somebody's birthday today?
Yes, it's like 3 people I know birthday
Happy
today.
birthday.
But we are downtown at Federal Hill recording the video. I'm not sure if you guys can see the video, but we're right in front of the club.
This is Baltimore.
Water everywhere. So I wanted to bring y'all to Baltimore as I always do.
The stadium is right there, but you can't see it.
Of the Ravens, of course. But of course, every summer I like to bring y'all outside videos. So this is our first one. Hopefully we'll get to do some more. Today is actually perfect. The weather's perfect. It's not hot. Praise the Lord. Let's get into this video because we are away from outlets, so we don't want the battery to run out. Y'all already know. So let's get straight into the video. The first thing that we have to talk about, which is hilarious because it's Sunday, right? And we just watched we just watched Power last night at like midnight, and I rewatched it this morning. But Power was crazy last night. Like, we gotta open the show with Power. I can't say it enough.
Power was so good last night.
If you're not watching Power,
you need to.
You need to.
You're missing out.
Power, and another thing,
you're cheating yourself.
Shit is getting real on Power right now. So let's get straight into it. I made me a little list just so I wouldn't forget anything.
Go, girl.
That's right. And the first thing I want to talk about is I like that Tasha is taking control, yes. But Tasha, let's not forget who's the mastermind of it all.
She is.
No, she's not.
She is.
I didn't like it in the beginning when she was like, yeah, and make sure that you still having sex with her and like, calm down.
No,
no, let's be clear.
All right, go ahead.
Because with or without you, Tasha, telling me to, Ghost is still going to have sex with her regardless. So.
But the thing is, no, he wasn't, because he's dumb. And he's a man, because remember he said he thought that she was pushing away from her, so he didn't even know like that he should continue. I mean, granted, how you said Ghost is the mastermind, he is the captain of this boat, but you have to give Tasha her props because she does like some of the stuff that he overlooks or like he doesn't look at right. She tells him like, no, it's like this. So like they're a good team. Like she's a good co-captain, but he is the captain of this boat.
I'm not feeling Tommy becoming a drug addict. Like, he's becoming a real live drug addict. Paranoid, pacing the floor, going crazy.
But
like,
you know what? I think he is a real drug addict. My thing is, I think when he's under pressure or stressed out, he uses more because he can't think straight. I think it might calm his mind down.
I don't like it because he's just too paranoid. I'm happy that Ghost finally knows that Sean is giving up too much information, because his ass is definitely a problem right now. He's giving Tasha too much information. He's giving his father too much information.
He's not giving, as we saw, he's not giving him any information.
Who?
Sean.
Who, his father?
Yes.
He has given him information before, though.
But not like he didn't know it was detrimental, because he thought that, you know, he was still on the team. He didn't know.
He shouldn't be giving out no information at all.
Okay, true. That is true.
I don't trust Kanan's boy, the boy that's working for him. I don't care.
He's only loyal to Kanan.
I don't trust him. I do like that Tasha is being really smart about this whole situation with Angela. As you saw, she did get the house to make sure, go through the house to make sure it wasn't being bugged. She checked the car to make sure it wasn't being bugged. And that's what I'm ultimately hoping happens next week.
I feel like she's going to be like, because once they check the car and see that it's nothing in the car, she's going to be like, did you check your phone? Have you dumped your phone yet?
I really don't know what's going on with Tasha and Sean, but I really don't like it. Like, at first last week, I was thinking that it might be a one-time thing, because you know everybody's always like, yeah, well, you know, she just wants attention and she's just trying to get information. No. After this week, I'm convinced that she's enjoying it.
You know what? I really hate the whole Tasha and Sean thing. It's kind of gross. It's almost like a mini rape to me, even though they're all grown. It's just nasty.
I did like the whole witch. Tanae was really a mastermind this episode.
Yo, can I tell you something? 50, even though I don't like you, I feel like you should hire me, because I knew everything that was going on. I should be a writer. That's how I feel about Scandal. Like, I should be in the writer's room with Scandal.
Because when Ghost was about to get that girl to distract Cantos, she already knew.
I was like,
I didn't know it. I do think that Tommy was speaking the truth to Ghost when he was telling him that he doesn't even realize it, but he's no longer in control at this point. As we can
see last night, he is no longer in control.
I'm happy that Ghost got Tasha to stop Tommy from killing Angela, because he's about to take her. I mean, it wouldn't have been a bad thing if he did just take her out. I know that Ghost does not want her to die, but we could have chose either option.
I mean, I understand why he didn't, because if you would have killed her, then they still would have been on her without somebody on their side. Because the thing is, like, even though Angela's trying to put Tommy in jail, she talks too much, so we know that it's really not Tommy, it's Lobo. So he's like using that like, oh, well, at least I have Angela on my side, so if we give Angela Lobos, she won't take us. But you can't do that without Angela.
She could still just die. Either way. I mean, that's all I'm saying. She could still just die. But the good thing is, even though Ghost is slipping, like I said, Ghost is one of the smartest people I know, but he's also one of the dumbest people I know. But you have to give him his smart part. Like, he is really trying to stay on top of this. And like Tanae was trying to tell me, he's just making more time to think, and just adding on more time as the episode goes.
See, that's the one thing about Ghost. Like, he's very, very smart, but he doesn't really think good on his toes. Like, he makes decisions on his toes, but he can't think things through fast. So, like, that's his only downfall.
So, at this point, I'm just like, thank God that Julio is so loyal. He's the most loyal person on this show. Ghost needs to give him a raise. He don't even know how loyal
he actually needs to get Tommy's job.
Ruiz needs to die.
Because the thing is, I'm really through with Tommy not listening to Ghost, honestly. Like, it just, you know, like, he does.
Tommy's just gone on doing his own thing, telling them what to do, and then Ghost come back, don't know what's going on. But like I said, it's the so, you know, whatever. But I'm worried about next week. I mean, as we saw, Ghost's phone is now bugged by Angela. I said, you know how they'll do this and make us think that it's about to go real crazy, but I think that as soon as the next time Ghost talks to Tasha or that morning, she's straight gonna be like, you know how they'll change the phones at any minute anyway. So
like, it was no bugs in the house, it was nothing in the car, so you need to get rid of your phone.
Everybody needs to get rid of their phone. So that's what I'm hoping that happens. And I also want to know how Lobos is getting his information, and I want to know who Angela was talking to when she was bugging the phone.
Oh, I definitely think it was somebody in the
I mean, well, that's what I thought too, but why didn't they show their face? Like, it was almost like sneaky.
True. I mean, but it's definitely another cop, because that's all she deals with is cops.
Last night, I was so into it, I was thinking that she was the one that was giving Louis.
Definitely not, because if that was the case, she would use herself, because she wants to get, I mean, like, she would go at another angle, not hurting, like, not where it could hurt Ghost, just to get Lobos, if that's the only, like, if he's that close to her, she would just use another route, I think, than going through Ghost. But
and then just sitting there watching her stupid ass give Ghost all of that information when she called herself grilling him and looking him in the eyes.
Ma'am, the thing is, okay, and like, I know y'all love each other, but y'all don't know each other at all.
Yes, they do. Don't take it too far.
Well, if she knew him that well, she would
don't know
that
drug dealer Ghost.
She can't. Y'all don't know each other, because the thing is, you know the Jamie from high school. You left for how many years?
We can say they don't know the new each other.
So the thing is, like, you don't know that you can't grill him. He's grilling you, and his wife is on the outside telling him what to do to grill you more. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's like you think that you have one thing, but it's like you have two people against you. Not like against you, but like working towards like outsmarting you.
To me, everybody is working against each other. I don't even know who to trust. I mean, of course I trust Ghost, but I want to just give a shout out to Power for having the best sex scenes on television.
True.
I mean, we got
that threesome last night.
The threesome with the redheads, Tasha and Sean in the shower, and then the beginning with Angie and Ghost. I mean,
that Angie and Ghost was nice.
And I just want to say shout out to the Power stylist for finally having Tasha look better.
Yeah, she is, but you know what? She's looking more like she's looking more like a boss's wife, if that makes sense.
I guess.
But the thing is, you're about to not be one. And like, that's what once this whole thing is over, once she gets Lobos, I really want to know what's going to be the dynamic of Tasha and Ghost, because the thing is, like, he needs Tasha a lot for a lot of like business moves, but if they're not together, how is he going to use her? And then once he finds out about Sean, how is he going to really be able to trust her? But the thing about it is, you messed up the trust first. Like, it's just too much. It's a lot. It's going to be a lot going on.
Y'all make sure y'all comment and tell me what y'all think is going to happen, and because at this point,
Can I tell y'all what I think is going to happen? I think when they rush in that room to go in that room, it's going to be everybody except for Jamie and Ghost.
Probably.
I think like meeting up, because remember how Ruby like
because Cantos is Kanan is supposed to be getting all of them to go against Ghost and go to Lobos.
So Ruiz is probably going to be like, you know, he's about to give me a time and place, blah 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 blah. So they're going to give him the time and place, and then there's going to be all of them there. Here comes the cops. Tommy and Ghost nowhere to be found.
Don't mind the sirens.
That would be a good ending for me.
Well, let's move on to this whole Hogan scandal mess that's going on. First of all, a lot of people don't know that I was the biggest wrestling fan when I was younger. There's no Baltimore. I hope nobody got shot this early.
No, I think it's a fire truck.
But yeah, what I was gonna say, so it's no WWE Royal Rumble, pay-per-view, Raw, SmackDown that has been in Baltimore that I have not been to as a child. I stopped watching it when I got older because some of my favorites left, but wrestlers come in and out. It's like when they came back, I was already gone, so I never started watching again. But I know a lot about wrestling, and we recently found out about this big Hulk Hogan thing that seemed to happen overnight. It was like the day before it was nothing, and then the next day it was like Hulk Hogan. Like by the time I woke up, it was already done. Right. You know how they usually take time and they think about it.
This person, whoever, because this wasn't. I feel like because it probably wasn't recent, or if it was recent, the person who heard it was like, "Let me hurry up and get this out before."
Well, it wasn't. Like you said, it wasn't recent.
Right, and they probably was like, "Let me hurry up and get this out so I can get some money or whatever."
Basically, there was some tapes leaked out of him
calling Brooke's boyfriend a nigger.
A lot of racial slurs, and
well, nigger was the
nigger this, one. Nigger that, nigger.
Right. Like
my whole thing is, first of all, I'm not surprised
at all.
I mean, like I said last week, a lot of older white men are racist. I personally don't think that Hulk Hogan is racist.
Me either.
But what you say, I mean, behind closed doors, I mean, like I said, I'm not. I feel like I'm not one of those black people who are saying cracker, because there are some black people who do. But when they say it, it's usually like a joke, or they just saying whatever they want to.
Or they're saying how they feel in the moment.
Right, but they're not on camera, so I definitely feel like the WWE did what they were supposed to do. Because I feel like they definitely were supposed to cut ties, because it could have really blew up on their company, because a lot of black people watch it and a lot of black people were going to complain if they let this slide. But I do not think that they should have erased him completely. I mean,
like he's never done a day's worth of hard work ever.
If you look up WWE or WWF right now, there are no traces of Hulk Hogan at all. When you think of wrestling, you think of Hulk Hogan.
That's probably one of the only wrestlers I know other than The Rock.
It's really sad. I'm really sad that happened to him. I'm sad that those tapes were leaked. Like I said, of course I don't want anybody to be walking around saying, how they don't want their white daughter to be with a black man, aka a nigger, but his whole career is gone. I mean, he's a pretty old, right? But his whole career is gone, so I don't know.
My thing is, with it is, I just feel like not whatever you do in your personal time is like your business, because I mean, you shouldn't call black people niggers. It's not nice. But I really don't feel like they should have just wiped away everything. Like he hasn't done a day's worth of hard work just because of how, like, and y'all seen me say it on several videos. I just feel like what goes on in your personal life shouldn't have anything to do with your work life. And I could see if they told him from today on he couldn't wrestle anymore, that would be fine with me either way. But to just everything in the past, like, he's a legend. So his work means nothing because, but what if he wasn't? Like, what if he acted real crazy and he was acting like one? Not saying it's okay for him to say it, but I'm just saying, like, I say racial slurs all the time. Nobody's taking my job.
Like I said, if some of our personal voicemails, text messages, and phone calls got out, what would people think of us? I mean, we're not high up like they are, but they are still humans. I feel like when people leak these things, I don't even feel like they leak them because they feel like justice needs to be served. No, they do it because of money.
They're leaking it for money. So look at what you did for a couple of $1,000. What's the most you get for leaking a story?
Well, that's good you just said that, because we was watching Beyond the Lights yesterday, and they had offered him $50,000 just to sit down and talk. I mean, just to get a statement from him, and $100,000 to have an interview. So.
But the thing is, that was okay. That's from a person who's like Beyonce right now.
I'm saying $50,000.
No, but I'm just saying.
Hulk Hogan is the Beyonce of wrestling.
But has he wrestled in a while? Is he back out? Or is he just still?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he hasn't wrestled for 10 years. He's wrestled. I mean,
but no, I'm just asking you a question. I understand what he is in wrestling, but that's just like, okay, let's just say like Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin is a fucking classic, like, and everybody knows that. But if somebody was to put out some information about Aretha Franklin right now, even though we all know she's the queen of soul, how much money would you get for that? Because it's not like Aretha Franklin is out and popping right now. That's my question.
And what I'm telling you is, it does not matter if she's not out and popping right now. Any information that you give out like that of Aretha Franklin is worth a lot.
Okay.
They don't have to do nothing for a while. They're already
I don't know if I mean, because the thing is, I really do love money, and I would love $50,000. I would love $100,000. You said they offered $100,000. Yeah.
I would leak it.
The thing is, I would, but then I would feel so bad. I would feel so bad at my end result, because look at this man's career. Like, look what happened to him. All because I was a little money hungry.
All the best to Hulk Hogan, but I mean, the person that did
You know what I probably would have did? Wrote an anonymous letter to Hulk Hogan. Like, I got some information on you. If you don't wire me $150,000.
That's how people get killed.
Oh.
Then they hire Olivia Pope.
Oh, but that's like ransom too, right? So I probably really go to jail. Never mind.
All the best to Hulk Hogan. Like I said, everybody already knows who he is. I mean, so
I'll wear a bandana for you.
Like they said, Hulk Hogan has made over $1 billion off of WWE already, so he's not going to suffer but so bad.
I mean, true, but the thing is, like, even though you get money, you still like your legacy.
He'll get over it.
That's just like with the whole Bill Cosby thing. Like, even though Bill Cosby probably has the money to pay these women off because he is a quadruple millionaire or whatever, all your hard work and your legacy, all that is just turned to shit.
It'll hurt, but the money will help. Moving on. No, I don't have any morals when it comes to money because I've never held $100,000 in my hand.
Well, I have held $100,000. It wasn't mine, but it stinks. It doesn't smell too good. So,
moving on to yesterday, Sandra Bland's funeral was held on Saturday in Lisle, Illinois, and they said that it was an open casket. It was open to the public. A lot of people got to see her. They said she had on all white. Her casket was white. They had nothing but white roses everywhere. And they said at the funeral, the mother spoke and she said, "I'm going to find out what happened to my baby. My baby has spoken. She's still speaking. And no, she didn't kill herself," because on Friday, officially it came out that she did commit suicide, which to me, I still don't believe it.
Well, they just like they said, the people who are looking into the story and looking into it, they used to be Texas sheriffs. So
yeah,
of course they're going to try to protect her. Protect the sheriff who already got fired. Thank goodness he's not like at a desk still getting a check. He got fired.
I added Kerry Washington, and I told her, I said, I really wish that Olivia Pope was real. I know there's a Judy Smith who this is based off of, but I wish that Olivia Pope was real because Olivia Pope does not rest until she gets to the end of something, to the very, very truth. So it would be nice if we had somebody who was really in there, really, really investigating this, because like somebody said the other day, it seems like people on social media are doing a better job at digging up information than the actual officials.
Of course they're going to do a better job because the actual officials want it to be ruled out as a suicide because they don't want it to come down as they are racist pricks, the racist pricks that they are. So, I mean, I just feel like they really killed her because they knew that Sandra Bland had a voice. They knew that she was this strong, black, woman, and she wasn't. Once they let her out of jail, either way, like, this story was going to make headlines because if they everything they did at the crime, like when they arrested her or the smashing her in the ground, all that, and she would have lived through that, it would be like even more into her.
Well, like the mother said, her videos, now that she is become this person that everybody knows about, her videos are now out and they are speaking nothing but the truth. So like she said, her daughter is still speaking.
Right.
And like everybody just continue to pray for the Sandra Bland family. Pray for justice. Pray that it gets to the bottom of this, because like I said, if it was your family member and you knew your family member, like I said, if somebody came to me and told me that Tanae killed herself, I would be like, no fucking way. No way. So hopefully they get to the bottom of this because it's just really sad. And as always, Black Lives Matter. Moving on to Drake versus Meek Mill. It's really not a Drake versus Meek Mill because, like Tanae said, a new song came out of Drake's yesterday. Everybody thinks it's a diss record, but including Meek Mill because he commented twice on Twitter last night. But Tanae's going to give y'all the short version of what's going on.
Okay, so y'all all know what happened the other day. I'm not going to go through that again. So Drake was supposed to release OVO Sound, which is like Drake and Friends playlist on Apple Music,
like a Drake radio.
But it was like an hour and a half or something like that. So on it, a Drake song did drop, and I mean,
what is it called?
Charged Up.
Charged Up.
It could have been a diss record to Meek Mill. Is it Meek Mill or Meek Mills?
Either.
Meeky. But the thing about it is, Drake was going to release OVO Sound to begin with, so I don't want people to think that this is just for Meek Mill, like he did this just to come back at him, because this was been in the works. This was part of that $19 million that he got from Apple.
Yeah.
So like I was saying, and like the song, people were saying like it's weak, or Meek Mill said it was like baby lotion soft or something, he said like that. And he's like, I could tell he wrote it because it was weak. But the thing about it is, like, when you're fighting and feuding, anything the other person says, you're going to be like, oh, that was weak. Like, it could be it could have been ether. but and he would have been like, oh, that's weak, or whatever. So Meek Mill, we're not here for you at all. I mean, the song Charged Up is definitely like not a radio song. It's nothing that's going to be played in rotation on the radio. But I like the song. Like, it was just all truth, the whole song. He was just basically saying, like, you out here talking about, you know, like, I got a ghostwriter, but it's cops out here, like, killing black people. That's what you want to talk about on Twitter.
Tell him about what the ghostwriter said the other day.
Oh, so the ghostwriter comes out and he says that, you know, when he had been working a desk job for until 2014. And like, you know, just a regular ordinary job until Drake reached out to him, heard his music, was like, you know, you're too talented, let me bring you in on this new thing I'm working on. He said when he got to Drake in the studio, whatever, what's the name of the album?
What? If You're Reading This Is Too Late.
If You're Reading This Too Late was pretty much mostly done. He was like, so he did help him collaborate with a couple of songs, and then he even showed him the credit, like he's on, it's not a secret, you know, like he's credited and everything like that. He also said that, you know, he is honored to have worked with Drake. He watched Drake, you know, freestyle Madonna, and I can't remember the other song that he said that New York and 6 p.m. or something like that. He, you know, watched Drake redo that song, like, you know, and like change different bars or whatever like that. So he's just basically saying, like, no, like, I'm not a ghostwriter. I did help him. I collaborated on a couple of songs, but that's it. And y'all can, you know, calm down and keep quiet. Like, the thing is, it's so many other things going on right now that Drake having a ghostwriter, it shouldn't even be.
Meek Mill, the thing is, you're gonna stop. You're gonna, first of all, you're gonna know when it's a diss record. Let's be clear. And I'm telling you, the fire that's coming out of Drake's pen right now, you're gonna know that he wrote that shit too. So keep Drake out of your mouth. Stop looking like a bitch boy, and keep because right now all you're talking about is Drake.
Right.
So
like every time
let's just move on.
Everything that comes
Talk
up
about
is
you and
about
Nicki.
Drake. I love the little Drake put a part in, like, ain't no woman ever had me starstruck. Like, that's how, like, people come. Like, it could be like a diss record because it is some jabs towards him, but like I said, he was been gonna come out with this music. Like, it was already done. It wasn't for you, so never think that.
Shout out to the boo Drake. Moving on to 50 Cent, who a lot of people know he was in court like the past couple of weeks for the sex tape that he had published online with Rick Ross's baby mother.
That she did not give him permission.
That she did not give him. Was he in the video?
No, it was a video of her and someone else. This MFer edited and is talking over it like he was a narrator, like, yeah, girl, do that there, so whatever.
He was supposed to be paying $15 million. So he's been in court the past couple of weeks, wearing plastic watches, cheap ass suits, not getting no haircut, filing bankruptcy, trying to pretend like we all. First of all, Power's on TV.
Right.
50 Cent still makes music. He is selling that vodka. He has smart water. He has vitamin water. Like. So we all know that 50 Cent is not broke. It's been hilarious to me. I mean, this is the part of 50 Cent that I think is hilarious. I don't like the jerk in him, but he's hilarious. But so yeah, the court ruling finally came out, and he actually has to pay her that money plus $2 more million. So I mean, it's not like 50 Cent can't afford the $17 million. Because if you ask me, he's still living that power lifestyle. I really think he's still selling drugs. To be honest,
he's a bully, and that's why I hate 50 Cent. And I'm so glad that they made him come out his pockets more, because he really thought he was winning with that $5 million.
I thought he was winning,
but when the judge tacked on that other $2 million, that's almost half of what she asked for.
15 million.
Huh?
15 million. Because you just said 5 million.
No, they sued for 15 million. He has to pay her 5, and the judge just added on 2. So in the end,
he has to pay 7 million,
which is almost half of what she was asking, because everybody was like, well, she was asking 15, so he really made out. Duh. When you go to court, you always highball it to a high number so you can really get something sensible. Nobody's gonna go to court and say, oh, I want to sue you for $1 million so you can get 500,000.
Either way, she's getting $7 million
off of a sex tape.
I mean, it's not even like she probably cared, but whatever.
Because Rick Ross is her baby father.
50 Cent, we know you got the money, so just call.
Like, why is he acting like what's his name?
Oh.
When he walked, what's his face walked in the court with the glasses on, like he was blind.
Oh, Suge Knight.
Like, come on.
Kendall and Kylie had a graduation this week. Personally, I feel like they had the graduation party so people could stop saying that Kylie didn't graduate, because she graduated this year. Kendall graduated last year. They did do summer high school. The rest was homeschool, obviously. And like somebody said the other day, you black people, half of y'all don't even know about homeschooling. So
Hold on.
Because y'all the main one talking about Kylie didn't graduate.
Y'all didn't graduate.
Did y'all graduate?
Did you graduate?
Don't do it, because it's a lot of people in my family that stopped school at like the age of 15. I know about
I'm just saying, like,
so don't play.
Like, the thing is, I just hate that they making this 17-year-old girl so famous for nothing. Like,
do you know the other day she came out and she said that she is the most watched person on social media right now?
She's the most watched person on Snapchat, and she's in the number 10, person on Instagram.
She has over 20 million followers.
She has 30 million followers.
Yeah, 30 million on Instagram. So, I mean, y'all doing nothing but blowing her up. But
when I saw that, I was like, but it's most of her people are following her, don't like her. So what are you following her for?
I wouldn't do
stuff. Nobody.
If I was Kris Jenner, because Kris Jenner is behind this. If I was her, I wouldn't do stuff like this, because as you can see, she put up 1 million videos on Snapchat that night. Now they're saying that they saw some man in the background sniffing coke. This is why y'all don't need to do any of that, so we don't even have to worry about that.
17-year-old's graduation party, a man snorting coke. Like Chloe did come on there and clear it up, but the thing is, like, you shouldn't have to do that. Like, the thing is, y'all have a graduation party. What happened that y'all graduate? Like, can they live? Like, it's not, they didn't put it on TV. She just took a couple of snaps because she's addicted to Snapchat. And like, can they live? Can Kylie live? Like, gosh, it's so annoying.
Sometimes you like Kylie Jenner, like, no, sometimes it's like you can't stop talking about it.
It's not even that. It's just like, I want y'all to stop talking about it, because it's stupid. I don't care about her graduating. Why do y'all care? I have my diploma.
You do?
Sure.
You graduated high school?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and wrap this video up. First before we wrap this video up.
What you mean? We graduated high school together.
Oh. Let's talk about this new Janet Jackson, which I don't even know if Tanea got to watch any of it.
I did. Yeah.
Which I told her last night and this morning to watch it.
She did.
But the Janet Jackson No Sleep video featuring J. Cole came out, I believe, Friday morning. Some people saw it, claimed they saw it Thursday night, but I saw it Friday morning, and like I said, I mean, Janet Jackson is doing nothing but proving what I already said. She does not have to do much. In that video, she was literally just rocking through.
Well, hold on, but you know that she is a master rocker.
Right, exactly.
She's done that on many videos.
Put the hat on and gave him the...
Oh, they probably thought they was about to get some I Get So Lonely choreography or something?
What they thought they was about to get was some Michael Jackson choreography, and everybody needed to calm down for just a second. You know what? Janet, whenever you are ready to do some Michael tribute, some more, I'm ready. Because
the thing is, y'all have to remember that Janet is the ultimate tease. She's been that for
exactly, and that's what somebody said. Janet is leaving motherfuckers thirsty for more and for more. That was nothing but a little sample of what's to come. And you know what? I thought when it came out last week that she had a remix coming out with J. Cole, I instantly was pissed off, because I said that's what I didn't want to do. I was glad she didn't use like Drake or Fetty Wap or Rich Homie Quan, Future, or somebody like that.
Well, I mean, J. Cole's a good rapper for her.
J. Cole's a really good rapper, and he's
like organic.
He's a real rapper too. But him added into the video, into the song, I really liked it. Well, which is a surprise, because I'm not a big J. Cole fan either.
You know who also
really liked
J. Cole in the song?
Cool.
Beyonce.
J. Cole is beyond. I mean, imagine if Janet Jackson called you to be in her video #1. She went to his concert last week also, so everybody was going crazy about that. And he said, I'm so honored to be in this Janet Jackson song. I'm so honored that she stepped foot into my... every time I say Janet Jackson, I have to remind y'all that that's Michael Jackson's brother. Like sister. Sometimes I just feel like I have to. And then in the background, it was so cute in the video. She had little old pictures of her when she was younger. It was this really cute one of her and Joe Jackson. You know what? You know what I think it is? I think I'm so close. I feel like sometimes I'm so close to the Jacksons because of that damn Jackson movie that I've seen 10,000 times. Like, I just feel like I grew up with the family. So when I see little, you know, old pictures, I just be like, yes.
Were you the youngest
Joe. I mean, I know Joe Jackson used to whip their ass and all, but I really love Joe. So.
Well, see, the thing is, Joe whipped that ass because Joe got his ass whipped. He thought that was what you did. You know?
Whatever the case may be. I mean, as you can see, we're behind some switches that Joe might rip off of a tree and whip Janet and Michael's ass within the past.
Oh,
but we're not going to talk about that. But shout out to Janet Jackson. Shout out to the Janet fans. Things are moving along.
No Sleep is like a cookout song. It's a nice little like.
No Sleep. See,
I love it.
And that's another thing. See, that's why I don't. Tonight makes me talk too much. It was this man that came out a couple weeks ago, and he was talking about how he felt like Janet. I just saw it. He was talking about how Janet put out the wrong song. This wasn't the song for the summer. Somebody else needs to be on Janet's team because she's not putting out the right stuff. And this No Sleep is proving everybody who had the naysayers. It's proving everybody wrong.
Song. Like
your thing, Janet.
Right.
I know you got a lot of moves for it, and I can't wait. I can't wait. Somebody asked me the other day, do I have my Janet tickets yet? No, I don't. But I'm keeping hope alive. But Uncle Al now has 4 concerts down. He is going to North Carolina, Baltimore, DC, and Philadelphia.
But on the list, he still didn't buy 3 tickets. He bought 1 to all shows.
Alright, but let's move on from Janet. Real quick, I just wanted to let y'all know that Jill Scott's CD came out on Friday.
It is amazing.
I didn't get to hear it yet, but I'm going to listen to it because obviously we have Tidal, and I just found out that we got Apple Music, so we're probably going to be canceling Tidal soon. I really don't know yet. I don't want to tell nobody. No, we're not canceling
Tidal. I got that because of Drake. We are not canceling Tidal. We have to support Beyonce and Jay-Z in all endeavors.
But yeah, so we're gonna go now, but make sure that everybody, well, I can't say make sure because it's now Monday when y'all get this video, but I'm hoping that everybody did get to see the I Am Kate show that comes on tonight, and we're going to talk about it on Thursday. I may talk more about Power on Thursday. Don't forget that Basketball Wives LA comes on tonight, so we'll talk about that. And something else comes on Monday. Of course, I didn't watch Live in Lazada. I told you that I'm over that. Ratchet TV comes on. Something else big happens this week, but if something too big pops up, y'all know I will pull the camera out. We will do an impromptu video quick. I hope that everybody enjoys the behind the scenes videos that I'm adding to this, and I'm hoping that everybody enjoys getting to see Baltimore, because this is Baltimore on a Sunday morning. It's not all about the hood.
Good morning, Baltimore.
There are beautiful places in Baltimore. I can't wait to put the camera up more to the water so you guys can see that. It's a squirrel next to Tanea. I don't want her to scream. Which is crazy because I just wanted to say rest in peace.
Don't say it.
Rest in peace to the squirrel that we saw murdered on the way down here.
Didn't I just say don't say it?
I just wanted to say, I wanted to give him a shout out. I wanted to give him a shout out.
God.
If this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe. We'll be here every Monday and Thursday with a new video. I want my people to get excited because fall time is coming where we are on a strict schedule. All of my shows are coming back.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Grey's
Tiffany's Rats will be back.
Oh my God.
My birthday is coming. All that in the fall time.
Wait a minute. She said Tiffany's Rats will be back because my ponytail is weak as shit, but this is all I can do because it's too hot.
I know, I was giving you props.
I'm telling them.
Oh, I thought you thought I was playing with you.
Let's go before we start arguing.
My birthday's in the fall though.
Nobody cares about her birthday. Thanksgiving is in the fall.
Exactly. I can't. Y'all should come over for Thanksgiving. I'm cooking dinner.
Everybody else that watches, y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Make sure you like, comment, and as always, if you didn't know,
subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe.
The people subscribe. I already told them to subscribe.
I ain't hear you say that.
That's because I always do these speeches at the end.
Because you never let me do it. You always jump in.
And as always, do you want to say this part?
And as always, if you didn't know, now you know.
She don't. That there's no show like the show. Sorry, I'm gonna work on it. This is the after show. We just got finished filming seconds ago. That's the mastermind. He doesn't like the camera. Let's go over to the water. This is actually where our backdrop was. This is the Baltimore Inner Harbor, y'all. It is 10:30 in the morning, and there's not a lot of people out yet, but it's usually packed and crowded with boats. If you can see the little dragons over there, that's where we like to take the kids at to go paddle boating. Wait a minute, this is the aquarium. As you see, it's people out early playing volleyball. And then up here is just like a little park where they have like a playground and dog walking and stuff like that. So we definitely just came up here and fucked shit up, but we about to go. Say bye, Tanea. Oh, get it, Tanea.
All right, happy Sunday.
Tanea is scared of steps. Look at her. She's scared of steps. Look at her little scary ass.
Shut up. Because these not even real steps.
This is what shopping in the market with Tanea is like. We didn't come for these things.
This is dinner. This is going with dinner.
That's what she says. This is right after recording. As you can see, Sundays are busy, get ready for the weekdays, get party ready for camp, early dinner, wash clothes. So I'm running behind right now because I didn't get to do those things this morning.
Come on, Paul. They going?